Well, let's move on. And of course, as we always say, if you like what the UK column is doing, then please join us. And we particularly encourage you to take out a subscription with us and join the community, because apart from anything else, this allows you to have a chat with other people who are seeing what you are now starting to see. You can also help us by buying something from the UK column shop. And I'm pleased to say that the shop is now being thoroughly reorganised in our new location, and there's going to be some exciting additions to that in the future, so keep an eye open. And of course, we do what we do in order to get the information out and share what we put out as widely as possible. So if you can help us do that, we would be very grateful. Now, I'd like to just remind people of the On Guard for the Liberty of Mankind event with Children's Health Defence Europe, Saturday, the 30th of September. And of course, Mike Robinson has been showing this ad with the speakers. Mike is there now in Sweden and he's involved and of course going to be very interested in what's being said. But we can also say that tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, this event will be live streamed on the UK column channels and the community website, the UK column community website. So we suggest this might be well worth getting up a little bit early with your cup of tea, and a lot of work put into this event by the team in Sweden, and with some work by Mike Robinson, this is going to be brought to you. So please make the best use of that. Now, we'd also like to just remind people about the bunch of flowers for Pfizer. This was an interview, Debi Evans, Chris Flowers and Cheryl Granger. And this has apparently been very popular. And so we're saying to other people, have you seen this yet? If not, get onto the UK column website and have a look. And I'd also like to remind people that we've got the AV conference coming up, Sunday, the 22nd of October. There are a few tickets remaining, just a few. So if you think that you would like to go, you need to get in there and get that ticket. Or if you think somebody else would like to go, please give them a little reminder, because those tickets will be gone soon. So get in there and make a purchase. Now, Debi, your blog has just gone up. Would you like to say a few things about that?
Yes, I'd be delighted to. Of course, NHS, of course. And when does the NHS organ donation and the passport office merge together? Could that be a red flag? I think it might be. Viewers might like to go and have a look, because you might be getting more than you bargained for if you're applying for a passport. And the MHRA, the hostile greeting from Professor Cook, I've transcribed it into my blog. It's really very hostile welcome from Professor Cook, who's a non-executive director of the MHRA. So that and a lot more in this week's blog. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that, Debi. Now, I'm just going to mention this one because I know this is a very poignant, difficult one for you, but some time ago, a few weeks ago, you were mentioning that a man had died in the custody of Devon and Cornwall police while he's been transported in a police van to the police station. The BBC is finally reporting this. 2 police constables under criminal investigation. This is their report. People can freeze this on screen to see the detail. But it says that an independent office for police conduct investigation was launched in July after Stephen Reardon, 34, died after becoming unwell while in custody. Now, you'd asked for the identity of the police officers to be revealed, but they are still not revealing the name. And the point that you made very strongly, Debi, was if it was anybody else, their names would be plastered all over the media at the moment, but it appears not for police officers who are under investigation. Now, I'll just move on to this one. Well done to our audience viewer. This is somebody that challenged Oxford County Council over the Tart drag queen training event for children. And what this individual had done is said, where was the risk assessment? And as a result of a freedom of information request, Oxford County Council has now had to admit it does not hold that information. And that is because, of course, they have not done and did not do a risk assessment on the event. Now, the person said to me, well, this is all a bit disappointing. And I sent back an email saying, please don't be disappointed at the outcome, as your efforts have worked extremely well. This is a very important exchange because public money was used to support the TART event. And in any case, the local authority has an automatic responsibility for child protection. You have demonstrated that the council was not concerned with a possible child protection, child safety issue and failed to undertake any sort of risk assessment. Can I suggest that your next email is to throw their response back in the face of the chief executive and the council leader to ask for comment? This is, again, a positive result of your efforts. It's not always big results that make the difference, but little steps that start the cracks in the organisation. So I'm going to say to our viewer, well done. And for other viewers, you can make a difference if you say no and you take action to call out the wrongdoing by the local authorities and individuals concerned.